everybody, welcome back to Cars 94. It's your boy Kudzai, and today I bring you back with the ownership cost of a car, of which we'll be covering in just a minute. So just before we do that, I'd love for you guys just to hit or smash the subscribe button, turn your post notifications to be alerted when a new video drops, and share this video with your friends and family to make this channel go bigger and bigger. So without any further ado, let's actually get started with the cinematic shots of the Range Rover Sport Supercharged. Let's go! Is all great and mighty in my opinion, specifically this one. It carries its raw DNA from brutal power, brutal speed, and many other elements that contribute to it being like this. But those do actually cost money to maintain. How much though? Let's look at the dash there of the Range Rover. It's absolutely sick. So then, okay, the first expense on the list I'm going to discuss is petrol. So the big monstrous V8 has a fuel capacity of 104 liters. So currently petrol costs 14 Rand and 82 cents per liter unleaded. So if you multiply that by 104 liters, we'll get 1,441 Rand and 28 cents to fill up the tank, and that's actually extremely expensive. Next expense, this is the second. I want to discuss the tires. So the tire profile is a 255mm with a 20-inch rim. So one tire will cost you 2,140 Rand. I know, right? So a whole set, if you need to replace it, would cost you a whopping 8,560 Rand. Third expense I want to discuss is the brake pads. So I did some in-depth research and found Land Rover St. Louis. So they gave me a quote to replace the front axle brakes, and it will cost from 2,400 Rand to 4,000 Rand. And if it's both axles that need to replace, it'll be double that. Alright, so an oil change sounds pretty expensive if you're talking about any Range Rover, especially particularly this one. This is a supercharged V8. So a quote from clickmechanic.com gave me a price for an oil change that will cost you 2,856 Rand. The last expense we're going to discuss is insurance. Insurance premium on a Range Rover are normally quite pricey, but the older the car, the less it will cost to actually insure. So I got a quote from Prime Meridian Direct, and are you ready for this? It will actually cost you 1,587 Rand and 68 cents. Pretty expensive considering that this car is actually 7 years old. Heard the cost, and this car is definitely not cheap to maintain. Mainly when it comes to the brakes and tires, this is where you will exhaust your funds. The total expenses on this car will amount to 18,544 Rand and 96 cents. So the best thing you could do is actually just buy a motor plan or an extended warranty. If anything seems to go wrong with it, then you're absolutely covered. Then you actually don't have to pay this big lump sum of money just to protect the car and keep it running on the road. That is just honestly mind-blowing. This car doesn't play around when it comes to maintenance costs. I mean, like 18,000 Rand is actually quite a lot of money. So I think it's just best for you just to take out a motor plan or an extended warranty on a vehicle like this, just to keep it on the road and not to let your bank run out dry. So guys, if you enjoyed that video and find it quite informative, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all very soon. Stay tuned to the channel because there's an amazing bunch of content coming.